Hey everybody, I'm Eric. Welcome to my guitar corner. Today I'm going to be doing a short video about this guitar. This is a Squier Affinity Telecaster. Squier is the kind of the bargain Fender brand for those of you that don't know. These things run about 200 bucks, maybe 250 for a brand new one nowadays. This one's made in China. And it actually looks like somebody may have sanded the I think it's supposed to say Affinity series right there, and you can kind of see where somebody may have sanded that off. Maybe they didn't like the looks of all that, but I actually got this guitar. I kind of acquired it from a friend. I won't really go into the details of that, but for now I'm hanging on to it. It's mine. But anyway, it's pretty much a classic looking Telecaster. It's got that butterscotch and the single ply black pick guard. The bridge is a little more modern than the old classic Telecaster bridge. It's you got the 6 saddles which can be adjusted, which makes it a lot easier for the intonation. The old ones had the 3 brass barrels, and I've seen different configurations, different types of bridges, but I actually kind of prefer this one to the older bridge style because it just makes it easier to adjust each string individually. And it actually got the classic top hat switch knob, which is pretty cool, like on the old original Telecasters. You can see why they call it a top hat probably right there. And the output jack isn't recessed. Like, I actually kind of like that, which makes it a lot easier for if you want to use like one of the right angle plugs, which I kind of like. I don't have one right now, but I kind of like because you can plug it in and it goes, and I like to run it up behind my strap when I'm using a strap, and that also helps if you step on the cable or something. That way you're not yanking it out of the guitar, you're just kind of pulling on the strap a little bit. But anyway, this is probably, I think, the first Fender or Fender type guitar that I've had that doesn't have the skunk stripe down the back of the neck. As you can see, it's got the maple board, slab or maple fretboard. It's actually a separate piece of maple, the fretboard, and they put the truss rod underneath the actual fretboard instead of in the back there, putting that stripe down the back. So actually kind of it looks kind of cool. Structurally, I'm not sure which is better or if it even matters, but I really like the neck on this thing too. It's kind of like a, I guess almost maybe a D-shape profile. Not sure what the radius is or anything like that on here, but anyway, it's a great guitar. I'm a big Telecaster guy now. I love Telecasters. They're my favorite guitars, so I was kind of lucky just to get this one for no cost right now. So give you a look around it. It's got the string through. It's not a top loader, so that's cool. The string through. They come through these ferrules in the back here, which is my favorite design for a neck. And then it's got it actually says Squier on the neck plate. I didn't know they were doing that. I thought most of them were just plain, but it's got probably just some cheap stock Squier tuners, but they seem to be working fine. I actually put some new strings on this fairly recently. I like to use light gauge strings. I actually use really light gauge strings like 08s to, I forget what the thickest one is. They're like the light blue, the Ernie balls are the ones I use, super slinky. That's the middle position there. I'm a big fan of the middle position on Telecasters. A lot of people don't use it that much, but it's both pickups together. Bruce Springsteen. That's the middle. This is what the neck sounds like. Now it's in the neck position. I don't know if you can tell much difference playing that particular riff, but you can kind of get that stratty sound just using the neck position pickup, and then it's got the bridge pickup. It has that, that's kind of where that Telecaster sound comes from, that twang that people think of when they think of Telecasters. Working on my chicken picking a little bit, but anyway. Don't have a whole lot more to say about it right now. I think it looks great. Pretty cool guitar. You can get these for pretty cheap. Like I said, this isn't quite the cheapest line they have nowadays. The Squier, I think, has not the Affinity. I forget what the cheaper ones are called, and they actually have a little thinner body than this one does. But I'm not sure if this one is brand new. It's pretty new. I don't know exactly how old it is, but there was a little bit of a rattle on this thing too, and I couldn't figure out where it was coming from. I thought it might have been that string tree, but I don't really hear it now, so. Sounds pretty good though. I like it. Haven't adjusted the intonation or anything at all. String action feels really good. It's right about where I want it right now, so I probably won't mess with it. A lot of people get these and upgrade the pickups and stuff. I'm not really a big upgrade guy. I'll probably just leave this the way it is, and maybe one day in the future I'll put some different pickups in it, or maybe one day I'll get me a new Fender Telecaster maybe. But anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. It's a Squier Affinity Telecaster. Butterscotch blonde, single ply blackguard, classic Telecaster look. Thanks for watching.